Facts.
All right, we back at it again, man. It's your boy Q Rose, bro, and we got Prince Ace in the building, my boy AB, and then 2 times over there, and we pissed, man. We mad, bro. We mad, bro. We mad. We mad about this Nico Harrison trading Luka Doncic to the Lakers situation. And we're gonna just straight up say, bro, if the trade go down, which has already went down, bro, we're gonna welcome Anthony Davis. We hope the best for Anthony Davis to come with the Mavericks, bro. But we are completely against that decision that he made.
You gotta throw that in there, bro, because I feel like with this trade going on, there's been a lot of not being appreciative that we do have a NBA champion addition to the team.
Oh, don't say we for one. You a Laker fan, bro.
For sure.
Nah. Don't. He
let the record reflect. That's a Laker.
Yeah. He want us to be cool with the situation. Because he a Laker fan, like
just relax.
He talking about some weed. What you mean weed? We ain't good. Okay. Y'all good.
As a Mavericks fan, then I will say this: that on paper, I mean, it does seem like I do agree with Charles Barkley's analysis of the situation. It's like on paper it does look good, man. You got Kyrie, you got Clay.
What paper is construction paper?
Like cardboard.
Fucking AD. And then you still got the Twin Towers. You got Lively and Gafford. It's like
it's not the
on
point.
Paper that sounds like a good squad.
Nah, we're not.
I still wouldn't have gave up Luka.
Nah, that's not the point. The point is not that it's on paper it look good. The point is it don't look as good as it's supposed to look. Forget paper. We talking about reality. Reality is, but this team got to the championship. Reality, this team got the championship last year. Okay, right. So on paper we look dumb as hell.
Let's keep it why change the monumental piece that got us to the championship on a team that was not even fully. We just put them together after the trade deadline, literally a year ago.
That's why I said the only way I can make sense of it, bro, is that there had to have been some shit going on that we may never know, but there had to have been some shit going on behind closed doors to where niggas was like, you know what, fuck it, bro. We getting rid of Luka. Now, what the fuck would convince a nigga to do that? I have no idea.
Doors are open. Doors are open. There is money, more money to be spread around. Again,
all right.
At the regular Doors are open.
You're not affiliated with me.
There's more money to be spread around, man. Y'all got.
I don't want more money. I don't want more money. I want more talent. Okay, we had the most talented offensive player in the league, not named Nikola Jokic, and we gave him up for a player that might be top 15. You know, like that
injury prone.
We gave him up for a player that we gave up the second best offensive player in the league for a player, and the person that was second in MVP voting. This was in the finals. It was the highest score in the finals. Only two people in history to score 30 points a game in the playoffs is Michael Jordan and Luka Doncic. We gave that up for a person that wasn't even the first best player on this team. Thanks. He's the second best player on this team, and it doesn't make any sense. And we did it without getting anything. So we traded our future away. But it's 2020. It's 20. What
nigga would have been MVP this season.
We got 2029 pick. You know, we got 2029 pick, which is 2029. I can't wait that long. Man. We were good right now, and I got to wait to 2029 to get a pick.
One
pick. Like, I look at the hauls that all these other people got. Goldberg, they gave like 4 first-round picks for him. But Paul Pierce, they gave up. Not I said Paul Pierce, but Paul George. The Thunder got Shai Gilgeous and 4 first-round picks for him. It's like, and we got
AD.
We're gonna bank off of
no.
4 seasons of AD.
What is it? AD Max Christie, and one.
You don't even know his name. He's like Max Christie,
some shit like that.
Man,
that nigga, and
that's all the point.
And one person,
that is the point of how bad this is.
That's what we got.
Don't even.
Oh yeah, facts. That's why I said what I said, bro. The only way this makes sense is that there was some something going on to where
It makes.
them niggas was like, man, we just want to
It
get
does-
rid of Luka. Like, and it's like, I
there's-
don't know what the fuck for.
It doesn't
But-
make any sense from any standpoint. From a financial standpoint, it doesn't make any sense because you losing out on so much money from ticket sales to jersey sales. You know, Luka, I can't go nowhere without seeing a Luka Doncic jersey in the city.
Yeah.
They had a funeral for that nigga when he got traded, bro. The news got
Unpopular opinion.
Oh, here we go again.
Go.
Unpopular opinion.
We need
in
this.
the room.
We need this.
Come on.
Unpopular opinion in the room. We may be able to see
We-
for
we
the
again.
first
We-
time,
we-
the world.
Uh,
This may be the first time we get to see a father and son win a championship together. We didn't know Luka would be in
Why
the
is that
picture.
unpopular opinion?
Bronny is in the G
I'm talking
League.
about in this room,
Well,
apparently.
But why is that? wait. But why is that unpopular opinion?
Bronny's in the G
Because
League now.
Luka just so happened to be in the picture.
But wait. The minute
Luka wearing the Lakers
Wait.
jersey
The
is
minute-
an unpopular opinion in this room.
what?
For sure.
Nobody, no, it's not. No one in here thinks the Lakers are worse off because Luka's with them. We're sitting there mad because the Mavericks are worse off. So actually, in this room, it's popular opinion that we think that Bronny and LeBron could actually win a championship now that Luka went there. That's why we're pissed because they got somebody that just took a team to the championship last year. No, that's very popular opinion that we think Bronny got way more of a shot at winning a championship with his dad than when AD was there. Nah.
without a doubt.
The Lakers
What I
are
will
way
say
better
is
off,
The
bro.
Lakers ain't got no defense now.
I mean, what does that matter to the future of this? They don't need.
AD
they-
has been.
no, this is the
playing
thing.
They
This
need
thing.
defense.
We're talking about no defense, right?
Right.
We can't get mad at a situation with no defense when we up here fussing about a player that plays no defense.
And also,
How
No,
important
that's
is
what I'm
defense?
saying.
Hold
We
on.
got defense.
keep in
The
mind,
Lakers gave up like their only like
the
real
Lakers are
defensive
still
anchor.
the Lakers are still in top 8
Oh, for sure.
in the West. We're number 10.
Mhm.
So the fact that the Lakers been doing that without AD has not been playing.
The trade just happened. Like this nigga ain't
No, I
played
mean,
for
like-
Dallas yet either, has he?
This thing is not healthy. He's been injured.
Yeah, so I mean,
So it's
we haven't even seen what it looks
Defense
like on the
is
court.
Niggas don't play defense no more. Period. Like there's no more defensive players like that. Otherwise, Rudy Gobert wins it all. Like almost every other.
Rudy
fucking
Gobert don't really play defense like that no more, except for in the paint. That's why niggas.
Wait.
force him to come to the top of the
Wait.
key and niggas-
You confusing me. You confusing me. What you say? Rudy Gobert don't play defense no more
Like his
that.
defense isn't effective, is what I'm saying. Because niggas just force him to come out to the top of the key and then he gets cooked because he can't stay in front of motherfuckers. Now in the
That's
paint, if
only
you want to
time-
go head up with them, sure. But most niggas don't do
To
that.
say Rudy Gobert defense isn't effective is just
That's
an
insane.
asinine. That's an asinine statement, bro.
He's
He's
insane.
Bro, it's so easy to beat.
Perimeter,
The
man.
same nigga we just talked about, like he has a famous highlight for cooking this nigga in the playoffs.
okay. Gary Payton is one of the best defensive guards of all time, but you
Right.
can't put Hakeem Olajuwon on him and expect him to
That's
stop
exactly
him.
what I'm saying.
But
Of like
but-
niggas don't
but-
match up with Rudy in a way that Rudy can still
He's
defend
a
at
center.
a fucking
that
defensive
makes no
player
sense,
of the year
bro.
level.
That makes no
Niggas
sense.
don't go- Don't go in the
That
paint
makes no
and
sense,
attack
bro.
Rudy.
Rodman wasn't.
That's
no
the whole
great
point.
Perimeter defender.
That's the whole point.
But-
The point is they not going to the paint.
Right.
That's the whole point.
So how is his defense effective if I'm not coming to you and you're not defending me, but my team still wins because I'm just going to beat you out here?
No, the team
Hold
don't
on.
necessarily win. Every team Rudy Gobert has been on, they've won more games than they've lost.
Hold on.
No, and before that, before I'm saying it, when you take a person and you don't go to the paint, that means you removed an option
Thank
off the table.
If that option can still shoot threes, the option ain't removed.
That's not
How does Rudy block Gobert?
That's
How
not
does
his
Gobert?
job, though. He's
That's
a
fine,
center.
but what I'm saying is that
The
the
job of-
fact that
you-
it's not effective.
Wait.
If I can't stop Joker from scoring,
Wait.
I'm not defending
You're a
him.
fighter. You're a fighter.
I can't
Okay.
stop him from scoring.
You're a fighter. Anytime someone takes off an option off the table, you know it's easier to beat that guy. Period. You take
That's not true, bro.
you take his options
That's
away.
not true.
That's the whole point of fighting, bro.
That'd be like, bro,
That's the whole
George
point of
St.
anything,
Pierre,
bro.
everybody knew what he was gonna do when he came in the cage, and he did it anyway. Like, it's like you're
Because you didn't take his options away.
No, it's
What are you
because-
talking about? If
it's because-
he did it anyway, that means you didn't take it away.
No, that's what I'm saying is that your defense is only effective if you can stop it. You know what I mean? So if I'm doing something offensively, like he said, nobody really plays defense in the league anyway. if offensively you can't stop me, how am I supposed to call your defense
this the
effective?
thing. This
So
is
if
the
you're
thing.
not stopping me from scoring,
But
how is
they
your
are-
defense
but they
effective?
are.
He's great.
But
He's a really good
because
defender,
they
bro.
can't
I'm not
score.
saying he's not.
They
That's what you
can't
just said.
score.
No, I said his defensive style isn't effective no more. If you can only defend in this part of the court, all
That's how
niggas got to
score.
All niggas got to do is go score
That's
somewhere else.
a chunk of how
That's
everyone
centers.
still scores.
I agree,
That's
but what I'm
centers.
saying is if you can only defend that one place, all niggas have to do is avoid you. And like, okay, because how many centers can shoot threes?
Whatever. For one, it's a bunch of centers that shoot threes. Now.
Exactly.
So anyway,
if
but
most of your position can shoot out there, but you can't defend out there,
you're not
as effective.
You don't understand basketball if you think that Rudy Gobert isn't a good defender. So let's go ahead and move
That's
on.
not what came on my mouth. I didn't say
That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like.
I'm not talking about what it feels like. I'm talking about what I said.
What
I said was his defensive style is not as effective because he can only defend here.
So what does that mean? If his defense style isn't effective, then what are we saying? Because he just won Defensive Player of the Year like a bunch of years. What do you mean it's not effective?
Because that's what it was.
Recently.
He just won last year.
Okay, well, he won last year.
It's not effective, but he just won Defensive MVP last year. All right, let's move on. Okay.
He won that whole 2
He's
years.
been winning damn near 3 years in a row. Draymond last won it when the Warriors won, I think.
I don't know.
He hasn't been winning defensive.
No, I mean, you got Marcus Smart after Draymond. But anyway, the biggest issue that we're having is I don't know what's going on in Dallas sports in general when it comes. Well, I ain't gonna talk about the Rangers. They just won the championship. You know what I'm saying? We'll leave them alone. But you know, we're football and basketball. That's fine. I would love to fall off a cliff after I win a championship. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Maybe never mind at that point, bro. What happened when Dirk and Carlisle won that championship? Y'all can do whatever y'all want for whatever time.
I'm still salty about that.
You can be salty all you want, but we got the championship. I understand that. The thing, if we won the championship last year, bro, I'd be like, all right, bro, this stinks, bro, but we won a championship, bro. We didn't win a championship, so it's a big deal. I would be more upset. I ain't gonna lie.
You won a championship with Luka and you trade him? Like, come on, bro.
But the thing that's going on is, you know, first and foremost, bro, we're Maverick and we're Cowboy fans. You know what I'm saying? We're in the city. In the city, that brings the most energy for us. The Cowboys and Maverick.
You know what's crazy?
And the Cowboys, okay, the Mavericks just mortgaged their future away by trading Luka. And the Cowboys mortgaged their future away by signing Dak Prescott to a 4-year, $240 million contract. So y'all already know we can't pay everybody, bro. Michael Parsons is probably gone. The Diggs guy is probably gone. Like we're screwed in both these sports until 2030.
Mike already said he would. Well, that's what he said. It hasn't happened yet.
I ain't listening to that.
He said he would take less. But
he ain't taking less.
Yeah.
That's what he said, bro. Are they going to reconstruct Dak's deal anyway? But you know it's bad because I started seeing the memes and shit, and niggas was like, bro, Jerry Jones is no longer the most hated GM in Dallas. And I was like, damn, y'all right, bro. Like niggas for sure on Nico's head.
How much is guaranteed out of that deal for Dak Prescott?
Basically the whole fucking contract.
It's definitely over 200, bro.
But they can just reconstruct it to where basically what that means is, let's say I was supposed to pay you $60 million this year and $80 million next year.
Yeah.
They'll reconstruct it to where, like, okay, I'm gonna pay you $40 this year, and I'm gonna try to pay you $80 2 years in a row. Like, just move some of that money. So it's like you still end up getting paid, but they move it to try to make cap space because once they lock somebody into a contract, like let's say Micah. Once Micah gets locked into a contract, if his contract got signed this year, and they end up being over on cap space the next year, well, the contract is already signed. You know what I mean?
Man.
But if they try to sign him when they're over the cap space, it's like the league won't let it go through. So it's like
the fact of the matter is,
you know what I mean?
even if we gotta move money, we still gotta pay this man $200.
Oh, for sure, yeah, he's still gonna get his money. He gets it.
So because of that, we're in a situation where we got like it's hard to say where he ranks now in quarterbacks. Let's go ahead and call him a fringe top 10 quarterback.
I mean, we were talking about how close Luka was MVP. Dak was in the same position.
Dak, don't disrespect Luka.
I'm not. Dak was second in MVP voting. Dak was second.
We ain't doing that.
And that's just objectively true.
You know what I'm saying?
Luka was second MVP.
Yeah,
voting.
but
Dak was second
Thi-
MVP.
thi-
voting. That's
this-
all I said.
this is the difference, bro. Luka is arguably was the second best player in the league. Dak,
I had him as my top.
and MVP. So MVP, him getting second MVP, we get it. It makes sense. Dak ain't never been the second best player in the NFL.
The
He ain't never
year
been
that
the
he got
second, the third,
MVP
the
voting, he
fourth,
was.
the fifth. Dak ain't never been a top 5 player in the NFL,
The
bro.
season he got second MVP voting, he was.
He might have-
There was one quarterback better than him, and that nigga name was Lamar, and that was it.
He ain't never been better than Patrick Mahomes.
That nigga outplayed Patrick Mahomes that season. He for sure did.
Who won the Super Bowl that year?
Pat.
All right, what we talking about?
MVP is a regular
talking
season
about that,
award. It's a regular season
Ain't
award.
big,
It ain't
bro.
got shit to do with the Super Bowl or the playoffs.
Man,
In the season, there was one nigga
the
playing
reason
better
why,
than that.
but that's
That was Lamar.
that's even more of my point, bro. Because we trying to compare Dak to Luka. Don't respect
No,
Luka.
I'm not.
Luka
comparing. I'm just saying
Luka averages
you
more
can't
points.
disrespect that.
Luka averages 30 in the playoffs. Okay,
Sure.
Dak averages nothing in the playoffs, man. Dak stinks in the playoffs, man.
That's
we
fine.
know it. It's not
But-
fine.
but he got
It's not fine
second
at all,
in
bro.
MVP. That's what I said.
So
Now, what he
so-
does in the playoffs,
So we
we know
complete-
what our issue is with that. But
We
acting like
completely-
this nigga is just absolute dog shit is like, I feel like that's an over.
No one said that. I said a fringe top 10 quarterback. You
He's
said
higher
absolute-
than that, though, is what I'm saying.
How?
Because he
Over
was
Ja-
second
wait,
in
wait, wait,
MVP
wait.
voting.
Over Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen,
Mm-hmm.
even old man
Joe Burrow.
Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow. Like
I had Dak over Jalen Hurts.
I just did
This season, no. But
Well, this season is
over
important.
Jalen Hurts.
nigga, Dak
That's
for
crazy.
sure played better than Jalen Hurts. That's why Jalen Hurts wasn't second in MVP voting. Dak was. There was one quarterback that was playing better than Dak, and that was Lamar Jackson.
Okay, what
That's it.
season are we talking about? Dak
This
won?
season?
Dak
No,
was second.
Dak was
Last season.
Dak was hurt all season. That nigga
Exactly.
wasn't second in
So-
shit.
so you
I'm
talking
talking about his last healthy season. He was second in MVP voting.
What
Second
season?
to Lamar Jackson.
What season was this?
The season before last season that just happened. Well, this season technically ain't over because the Super Bowl is this week, but the not this season. The season before this one that just happened.
Oh, brother. We
He
stink,
he
man.
was second in
We
MVP
stink.
voting.
We stink, bro. We
We suck
stink.
again.
Yeah.
I feel like that's also an exaggeration, bro. Like
We suck.
the things that sucked wasn't about the talent. The Cowboys are talented as shit. They always are. The things that suck is the organization. Like the
That's
Cowboys
what
are
we
different.
saying. That's what we
Cowboys
started
are
this
different.
conversation off with. That we are very, very disappointed in the decisions that are being made from the top of these organizations to the Mavericks and to the Cowboys.
What I'm
That's
saying
how
is,
we
though,
start this off.
The Mavericks traded their future. The Cowboys.
We sold our future.
we sold
the
our
Cowboys
future.
We sold our
invested in
future.
the.
Sold
in-
it.
Invested?
They
What are
invested
you,
in the
Zach
quarterback that
That's crazy.
just went second in
That's
MVP
crazy.
voting.
We
You're
invested
supposed to
in
let
this
him
man.
walk?
Wait.
We ain't gonna let him walk, but like
Wait,
we don't,
Exactly.
we don't
so
give
he has a no trade
Oh,
clause.
we don't give him $240 million.
trade him.
Speaking of walk,
$240 million is what, like, bro, is what the market was gonna demand. He only got paid $5 million more than the motherfucking in Jacksonville. I forgot his name. Trevor Lawrence.
They
He got
overpaid him.
Sure, but those are quarterbacks are overpaid. So it's like you can't get mad for that.
Yes, I
being
can.
being paid
Don't tell me
$60
I
million.
can't feel how I feel.
That got paid $60 million, and Trevor Lawrence got
That
paid $55.
not-
That's not a
Let me-
huge jump.
Dak does not
That's not a
need
huge
to
jump.
be the highest paid.
Cool, but
quarterback
that's
in the
that's
NFL.
a circumstantial
I
thing.
got. What were you saying?
Dak does not need to be the highest paid quarterback in the NFL.
So you
Like,
paid Dak
All
less
right,
than
all
Trevor
right,
Lawrence.
doesn't bring.
So you paid Dak less than Trevor Lawrence.
So
You paid Dak less than Trevor Lawrence.
No.
No. So you paid Dak less than who's the other motherfucker that got re-signed? I don't remember what it was. It was two dudes that got $55 million.
he made a point.
Dak has to make more than that.
Do you agree with that?
That's the
I
market.
definitely do.
That's the market.
Okay,
I definitely do.
So we got
if Dak went somewhere else, he was gonna get 60 million.
no, he's not, bro.
No
No,
way.
he's not.
So Trevor
No,
Lawrence is gonna get $55 million. What do
No,
you think
no,
Dak Prescott
No,
is
he's
gonna
not,
get?
bro. You out of here, bro.
Trevor Lawrence got $55 million. What was Dak Prescott gonna get?
not
Not
$240 million.
No, that's not what I said.
Not 240.
He got
Why you think that
$55 million
reconstruction
a
is cool?
season. $55 million a season, and then added out, extrapolated through all the years that he was re-signed, it was like $220 million or something like that.
I can see.
I
So,
disagree.
If Trevor Lawrence is
that's-
making $55 million a year, and his whole contract is worth $200
No.
million.
What is Dak Prescott's contract? No. We hear you. You talking about Trevor Lawrence, and we ain't talking about Trevor Lawrence.
No, I'm saying that's how the market works.
No.
You can't pay me less.
I got you. Let other people talk.
Can't say
Let
that.
other people talk.
That's literally how everything has worked about the market.
I
If
mean,
LeBron
Brock
James is the
Purdy-
market right now,
Brock
listen,
Purdy
if we're talking about the
take
NBA
less
now,
than $1 million
if LeBron,
Brock,
what? If
Brock
LeBron
Purdy-
James, if
Brock
LeBron James
Purdy
hits the
takes
market,
less than $1 million a year, and he's
Brock
been to
Purdy
the
didn't
Super
get to
Bowl
pick his
how
contract.
many
He's still in his
times
rookie
in the past
deal.
5 years?
He's still in his rookie deal. He didn't pick shit. He got drafted, and that's what you're getting paid. When he gets re-signed, he can say, nigga, now you paying me this because I've been to the Super Bowl. He don't get to say none of that right now. Dak Prescott does.
Let's run it back.
My boy Ace is clearly
let's run it
working with the agent team of Dak Prescott.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. When Luka Doncic hits the market. When Luka hits the market.
We're not gonna compare.
Okay, if we're
not
not talking
comparing
about
the two,
Luka,
bro.
we can talk about anybody.
What
We
about
can
the
talk
top
about
10 part?
any top 10 player right now in any sport. If they hit the market before the 9 people in front of them hit the market, they're gonna get paid more than them niggas.
So-
because I hit the market before Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes may be better than me.
Ain't
I hit the market
nobody.
before Lamar.
I got you. Everybody understands what you're saying. Okay, we just all have a different conclusion at the end of this. Nobody at the table but you, under any circumstance of what you're talking about, believe that Dak needs to be the highest paid quarterback in the
I'm
NFL.
saying that has nothing to do with it, though.
But no,
He's going to be. Whether we
no,
think he
he's
should
not.
be.
No, he's not.
So who
Nobody-
was gonna pay him less than Trevor Lawrence?
Everybody here at the table does not believe that if we didn't sign Dak Prescott, that he was going to go out and get $240 million. Nobody here believes that. But you,
signed him for less than
nobody believes it.
So
Or be the highest paid quarterback.
he was going to be the highest paid
Fuck no,
quarterback.
he was not.
Who was going to get paid more than him?
Who over there at Jacksonville deserves to get?
This is what I'm saying.
You know, look, why you talking about Trevor Lawrence?
Because that's who was in the market when Dak's contract went up. That's who he was up against. He wasn't up against Patrick.
We
He
don't
was
care
up
about
against
Trevor
Lamar.
Lawrence.
You
Let's
still
talk about good
you still not
quarterbacks.
listening, bro. Like, you're not hearing that that's what he was up
We
against.
hear you, bro.
So
We hear you.
Patrick Mahomes didn't matter. Lamar didn't matter. Josh Allen didn't matter. None of the quarterbacks we think are better than Dak matter. They were still in their deal. Their deal wasn't up.
I'm
going to make the most in the market was Dak.
We got you.
No matter what.
No, we got you. This is the point that we're trying to make, bro. This is the point we're trying to make. Okay, Luka Doncic, right? You bring up Luka Doncic, right?
Right.
We gave up Luka, right?
Terrible decision.
Like we gave up Luka, bro. All we're saying, bro, is if we would have just gave up Dak and let him walk,
Then what?
we wouldn't have given a fuck nowhere near this situation.
No.
Okay.
So
Then
the fact that there's a highest paid quarterback
Mhm.
that we actually, if he walked, we would be like, Versus,
I think
versus we got
Luka.
Luka Doncic
Mhm.
that we like, nigga, we don't give a fuck. We were $400 million.
Right.
Pay that man.
Right.
There's a whole completely different energy.
I agree.
Dak doesn't get that, bro.
I completely agree that
So-
people do not
so
give
let
Dak
him
that
walk.
energy. But
Let him
that's
walk.
the point. That's why I looked at it as
Let him
he
walk.
still did have
Yeah,
second
let
in
him walk.
MVP votes.
Let him walk the
And
plank,
niggas don't respect it.
walk the plank.
So
nigga.
why niggas don't respect it? Usually it has something to do with the playoffs, whatever, in terms of what they believe about it. But now, if I'm looking at things logically, fuck how I feel about it. If we let Dak walk, who do we get?
I got you.
If Dak leaves, who we get? What quarterback?
We're talking
we get?
consecutive. This is a podcast. We gotta.
Change gears on that, but shit. Man. Luka, baby, come back. You
That
can
nigga
blame
Luka
it
is
all.
I don't want Luka to come
We don't
back.
want you.
I don't, honestly, bro. I don't think he should be anywhere near Nico. Nico disrespected that man so much that I'm disrespecting for Luka. I ain't never met this man. It's like, bro, you should never do shit for Nico.
Nah, bro. We
Don't
definitely
sit in the same room with this.
we definitely don't. All right, Luka might have been out of shape and fat, but I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. He balled out.
Exactly. This nigga was still the best.
Come playoffs, he balled out. So the thing,
Monster
the sentiment is real crazy. This is the biggest decision that was made since LeBron made a decision to go to Miami. Since he made the decision,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
And he did that in free agency.
Yeah, he did that in free
His
agency.
decision.
They burnt.
Didn't nobody trade that.
He he left.
Cleveland didn't trade.
He left in a monumental decision, and everyone burnt the shit out of his jersey in
Right.
Cleveland. I remember that they had
He
big
came
bonfires
back.
of Cleveland jerseys. This is completely different.
Right.
After Luka got traded, everybody showed up to the AAC Center with Luka Doncic jerseys
Real
on
talk. In a coffin.
in a coffin, saying
Had a memorial.
like the death of Luka Doncic in Dallas just happened, bro.
Yeah.
So it's a whole completely
Niggas
different
wanted them to
sentiment,
sell
bro.
the team and shit. Niggas out there protesting, boy.
If that
It's real life shit going on. And niggas
That's
was
real life
protesting.
shit
Niggas was
going on,
protesting
like-
a basketball decision. That's how upset they
That's
were
how
about it.
upset people
This shit going on with immigration, and niggas was like, I'm finna go protest Nico.
Nah.
Niggas was upset. Niggas was
That's
upset.
real
bro.
life shit going on.
If I was,
Nah.
in fact, and I'm not even trying to make a joke, if I would have known the protest was happening, I might have went too. Nigga, I found out about it after the fact. I was like, damn.
nah,
If I knew, I would have showed up.
I would have went down there. I told them niggas, bro. Only thing kept me going down there was like, man, it's my birthday, nigga. I ain't about to go down there on my birthday, bro. It's bad energy, bro. But the real crazy part is how bad Nico Harris is in this city. This thing, we don't like this decisions that Jerry Jones makes at times, bro. But Jerry can walk into this room and we shake his hand and be like, "Yo, Jerry," you know what I'm saying? Yeah. We know he kind of racist. Like them my Negroes out
Jerry
there.
also did win.
You know what I'm saying?
He got 3 Super Bowls.
We understand
niggas
that.
is still
We understand
riding
that.
high on that shit.
This is the biggest difference. If Nico Harris walk into this room right now, he catching the fade with somebody.
Because his decision hasn't panned out. But like you said before we started recording, and it's a big if, but if the Mavericks literally went to the ship this year, we go, you know what? I still don't like that you traded Luka, but at least you got a chip. Nigga. At least you got a chip. I'm okay. You okay, nigga.
You
know what?
underselling how big this if gotta be.
No, I'm not underselling it. I'm saying I highly doubt it, but hey, anything's possible, right?
The thing is,
Let's see.
The thing is, we were supposed to grow with Luka. So
For sure.
the thing is,
For sure, you're supposed to build around him.
the thing is, I can't even fully justify even if he won a championship this year. I couldn't really still justify this because our franchise is still. We're still gonna be scrambling for things in pieces
I feel
in
like
the
a lot of
next
niggas gonna retire
in the next years to come.
Like if we win a ring this year, I feel like
And for one, we're not winning the ring this year.
So, but like I said, even in this hypothetical universe, if we won a championship this year, I feel like what happens right after that is Clay hangs it up, Kyrie probably hangs it up, and AD might hang it up. So
AD not going nowhere.
Nah, AD
Okay.
probably gonna do 2 more.
80.
that nigga get another ring this season, I feel like that changes a lot about what that nigga willing to do.
He not hanging it up, bro. You tripping.
I mean, that nigga is 31 and very injury prone. It's like, nigga, you get another chip.
But
You finna get another chip next year
But
if Kyrie and Clay retire?
He's too dominant. Listen, he's way too dominant.
He about to-
force
I hear that.
to give it up.
Ain't
You know what I'm
nobody-
saying?
ain't
A
nobody-
lot of people say
Like,
that.
niggas can't guard.
Megatron
For
retired,
real.
nigga, and he was only in the league.
don't
like,
nobody
what,
be the
like
don't nobody be
9
second.
seasons or something like that.
Yeah, but nobody be second first best player on the team and then retire. the year
Megatron was the
afterwards.
best player on this team when he retired.
Why are we talking about a nigga that never made the playoffs?
Because it's the idea that a talented motherfucker can't retire because he's talented or because he's dominant.
But no,
That nigga was dominant.
no, but
And he
you,
was like,
no.
I'm gone,
That
bro.
wasn't the argument you said. We just said if you won a championship. You just compared somebody who were saying if he won the championship, he's gonna retire
Because he already has one. He's aging. He's injury prone.
Yeah,
so
but
if that nigga gets another chip, I feel like
Megatron was in
What else am I gonna
in a
do?
terrible situation, like where he never even got a chance to make the playoffs, and that's not even the same thing. You know, if he won a championship and then retired, maybe, but that's not.
That's what I'm saying. But so retirement is what I'm focusing on. Because if he wanted to just keep playing and be dominant somewhere else, he could go the route that a lot of people go. Okay, I want to trade. Okay, I'm gonna play out my contract. I'm gonna sit.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go somewhere else. That nigga decided I don't want to play no more. I'm done with the game. So what I'm saying is AD, a motherfucker who has already been dominant, like you said.
He's not going nowhere, bro.
What else is there to prove if he did get another ring?
I completely disagree. I
So
completely
you think
disagree.
AD is gonna resign?
2 more seasons, AD will play. Like, and
He gonna play longer than 2 seasons.
And I'm saying at least. I'm saying
Maybe.
the bare minimum.
Ain't no
he
maybe.
doing-
I feel like if he gets another
doing
ring,
2 more
he's
for
at least
sure.
considering
I
retiring
mean,
because he's
ring or not.
He's
ring or
30.
not,
He's 31.
He's 31.
right.
He's 31.
And like we said the other night,
Like, he's
30 something is
he's
getting up there for a
he's-
basketball player.
He's 31 and he just made an All NBA team, bro. What we talking about, bro? Like it's not the 19.
somebody
it's not the
getting
1990s,
cold doesn't
bro.
mean they won't retire. Though is what I'm saying.
This ain't football.
Even in basketball, the niggas being
Who?
cold
No,
don't mean they won't
no.
retire.
Who's
Niggas can still hoop.
Wait.
They keep playing.
Who?
Niggas don't stop playing till they can't do it no more.
Who outside
Russell
of
Westbrook is playing right now.
I got you.
All the Nuggets. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Now, cause he tripping.
Russell
You
doesn't have a
tripping.
ring.
He's been to the playoffs more than
He
fucking
doesn't have a
Megatron,
ring,
for
though.
Well, why are you talking about Megatron
He
then?
still has something
Megatron don't have a ring.
Megatron
I
don't
agree.
win. Nor has
You compare this to Megatron,
I
bro.
compared the talent to Megatron because you said, well, he's too talented, he's too dominant, he wouldn't retire. And I was like, bro, a dominant motherfucker can retire if they.
But you brought up Megatron. That's football.
Okay.
Ain't
Sure.
nobody ever did that in basketball. It's not the same sport.
Okay, that's fine too.
If you're
I'm still saying what I believe, bro.
if you're an
I
all
don't feel
NBA
like that
player,
nigga
bro,
would
you're not
keep playing
retiring in
If
basketball.
he
bro.
already got, it's like
Only person
what
to
else
ever
is there for?
retire as an all NBA player was Michael Jordan, and he still came back.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Niggas don't quit
And he had 6 rings.
6 of them, yeah.
Yeah, so that's different.
But Michael Jordan was also in the conversation for being like best player ever. So it's like if we're talking about dominance, that's a different level of dominance. So if I can't compare Luka to Dak, it's like I'm not comparing AD to Michael.
That's our whole point, bro.
You know what I mean?
AD got 1 ring. He not going no fucking where. Mike had 6 and he didn't go nowhere. Mike had 6 and said, "I'm retired." Psych. AD not going
He
nowhere.
really did that shit. That's crazy as a mother.
AD not going nowhere, bro.
Mike is Mike though. I don't feel like Mike and AD are the same.
You gotta understand, Michael kept going at that level in the 90s when, bro, medicine right now and the technology on how they repairing niggas, it's a whole different situation, bro.
Yeah, well,
These niggas
I'm
don't
not,
get
I'm not making the argument about his body
Ginobili and all
not
them
necessarily
niggas
being
would've
up to
kept
the task.
but that has a lot to do with it.
I'm talking about the.
That's
I
a big
agree.
part of it.
I'm not saying it's nothing.
No,
I'm
that's why-
saying I don't think that would be the deciding.
Why do you
factor
think
for him.
Megatron
Like,
retired?
Though, if your body still, but hold
Why
on.
do you think? Listen to why Megatron retired. Megatron said he didn't want to keep putting his body through this, and not even make
I
the
agree.
playoffs.
But that's
This
in a
is
situation
this
where I
is
say that's
basketball.
football.
That's what we said. Don't switch it
I
up.
agree.
Don't say the thing we said.
Because that's a more damaging sport, is what I'm saying. On
That's
your
what we
body.
said.
Considering your
Don't
body,
take our argument. That's what we were
considering
saying.
your body in football
He's
and
still in our
considering
argument.
your body in basketball is
All
not the
in
same
all.
thing in my mind.
That's what we just said. That's our argument. Don't
All
switch.
in all.
Don't take
I'm
our
not
argument.
switching.
All in all,
If you
That's
bring
what
up
we said.
Megatron, you have to bring him up in the box that I brought him up in. I was speaking about in terms of his talent. He still was willing to walk away.
Hear me out, though.
What I'm saying is,
Hear him out.
AD
Hear him out. Hear him out. Hear him out. We don't want to talk at the same time.
Go ahead. I mean, I
Hear
was
me
trying
out.
to get heard out my damn self.
I got it.
You was talking. He didn't get a chance to talk.
Man, AD, okay, the whole thing with him is that he's injury prone.
Very.
Right?
Mhm.
But in the time we live in now, he keeps coming back and playing better and better.
That's great.
So there's not really a reason for him to stop playing until he can't do it no more. And again,
I feel like that's hard for somebody that's not AD to say. If that nigga says, bro, because I don't think it's his body, that would be the deciding factor. That's
you
why I
think
brought
it's
up winning a
mental-
championship.
you think it's
Exactly.
a mental-
I feel
Wait.
like there's something for him to chase.
Wait.
But if he gets another ring, he might be like, all right, bro, like I feel like I'm good. That's the argument I was making.
But who's ever done
But
that?
no one's never done that before.
Well, hey man, nobody ever traded Luka away either. That shit happened. So just because some shit ain't never happened, don't mean it can't. So that's why my
But there are flukes.
my
But
mind.
Why do you think we sat here at the table?
mindset-
That's the reason.
It's a fluke.
That's the reason
Sure,
why we're
that's why
here.
we're here.
But
That's
the
why
point
we're
is,
here.
That's why I talked about it. My idea was I don't think AD would want to keep playing if them niggas want a ring this year.
No one
Why?
would, though, is
Because I
one
don't
time
think he
occurrence.
would. I don't think he would want to keep doing the shit.
Why? He-
All right, bro.
Because he gets one
He
ring.
plays
Oh,
basketball. That's his whole
but you
life.
say- So you're saying
Maybe he doesn't want it to be his whole life.
Wait,
then.
wait,
Like,
wait.
When did he
I-
say this?
But that's what
When
I'm
did he
saying.
say that he wanted it to be?
Where's your inside source?
what's
Why
the-
are
When
you?
did he say that I'm gonna keep playing until my body can't do it no more? Like when did he say that?
But AD,
He
So the same
fuck-
way y'all are assuming that,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
saying
He's
I don't
an
think
NBA
he would.
player.
Great.
Every NBA player
So-
doesn't move like that. Why would this one
Okay.
do?
Because he's still AD. He's himself.
What do you know about AD different than anybody else?
Bro, what I'm saying is that's how I feel about him based off how his career has looked, based off the things that he's done, based off the games he's sat out. He strikes me as a person who mentally doesn't want to like keep doing some shit past a certain point. So he doesn't look like like you said, a Michael to me. I'm going to get 6 rings and I'm still going to come back and want some more. Like he doesn't look like that to me. He looks like okay, bro, you know what? I'm good. To me, that's what he comes off as. Now, if I'm wrong and this nigga plays for fucking 20 seasons like LeBron did, okay. But how I feel about it right now, I don't think he would.
Why would he do that?
Has he ever said in anywhere that he's not trying to play ball?
Of course not.
Has he
Why
ever?
would he say that?
Okay.
But he also hasn't says I'm gonna play until my body breaks.
Okay.
So it's like if y'all can assume he's gonna do that, I'm assuming that he wouldn't. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't think he would play until his body gives out.
The nature of the sport just doesn't work that way. Like after a team wins the championship, bro, the next season they like right now we watching Boston Celtics basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like if AD go win a championship with the Mavericks, we're gonna be watching Dallas Maverick basketball.
That's not what happened after the Mavericks' first championship. So I'm saying, like, bro, there are
nobody retired. Nobody retired, bro. What are you talking about?
The team just got butchered. So that what I'm saying is,
but that's not the same thing as somebody retiring. You're comparing.
When I didn't just say AD, I said Kyrie, who's older than AD, might retire if he gets another ring and he gets it with the Mavericks. I said I feel like Klay Thompson might retire. So if you're AD and you now are immediately the only veteran on the team, and you go, well, shit, I did just win a chip. I don't know if I want to be the leader of this team.
I get it.
That's what I'm saying. But his circumstances are different.
So for you, if you were fighting and you won championship, maybe there's something in life for you.
Sure.
It's basketball.
But this is basketball. That's a sport where literally they will not stop going until they can't keep doing it. LeBron is 40 years old.
LeBron is not
and showing. Exactly, but they played on the same team.
AD not hurt.
That
don't make no sense.
We've seen it in football over and over.
Yeah,
Ray Lewis won the Super Bowl. He retired. Peyton Manning won the Super Bowl. He retired.
Gronk.
Aaron Donald.
Gronkowski. Deuces.
But that's
football. Yeah, it's basketball. That's not how
the body span of your health in football has literally not even close to how long people.
I agree. But that's why I said I don't think it's his. That's why I don't think it's his body that would determine that.
But why
I wasn't speaking about his body. I was saying, but why about the potential?
But what about his? But what about his mindset? Do you know that we don't know?
Because saying I know something y'all don't.
But that's what you're saying. You're saying.
What about his body? Do you know that I don't? Y'all are assuming this nigga's gonna play until he breaks down. Like who told you he's doing that?
Every other NBA player told us that.
You're saying
there's no NBA player that didn't work like that.
The options are not enough to go one way or the other.
Exactly.
And if he's never said
you have a personal opinion about Anthony Davis that he didn't give you himself.
Sure.
He didn't. You ain't talked to him, and he told you this, bro.
You have a personal opinion about his body.
No.
Other people's bodies.
No.
Based on other people's bodies.
No. How long he'll be out for? What the
absolutely not.
Right. They documented.
No, I'm saying AD told you I'm going to play until physically I can't.
He's a 31-year-old All NBA player.
But the doctor told us what his body is going to last. So
the doctor doesn't. He's not gonna put a gun to the head and say, "AD, you gonna play?" No. If AD says he doesn't,
you can't change what's been going on, bro. That's not what's happened with any single year in basketball.
I'm saying no other player matters. I'm talking about AD. That's how I felt.
Why does no other player matter? Why do you know him personally? Why wouldn't you compare this to every other player? Why are you talking about?
He's a human.
But you don't know him. So he's a human that you don't know.
Exactly.
Why are you giving
I don't know that he's gonna do anything that any other human did.
Right,
but why would he be an anomaly? Why would he be an anomaly?
I get it from your
just because he did,
just
because they did.
But why would he be an anomaly to you?
Because that's what he looks like to me.
Looks like in your opinion.
Yes,
that's always
your opinion.
Hey, let's talk about how the Lakers might come out of this.
Man,
I don't think they have a fucking defense.
They don't need a defense. They got Luka Doncic now.
Okay, we had Luka Doncic last year and we didn't win.
And we got to the championship.
And we didn't fucking win.
And we got to the championship.
We got beat by a team.
Players.
And we got beat by a
in the
team.
league.
I mean,
We got beat by a team that played better defense.
On some real shit though.
Defense
got
fucking
to the
matters,
championship,
bro.
Go
Defense fucking matters.
It's
bro.
very interesting because the Lakers' most shit is on fast break drives. So it's gonna be some really interesting shit to see, but we're gonna make them niggas nice. Because all them niggas need
I mean,
is
Luka's
a
gonna
person
be
to
Luka,
get-
but
Y'all, everybody keep talking about this defense, bro. Like, we already know
But
Luka can't play defense,
Exactly.
bro. But that's not that. But Luka not playing defense didn't stop him from getting to the championship.
stop
And
him
then
from winning it, arguably.
and then people say this, bro. Kyrie didn't score. Kyrie scored under 20
Yes,
points.
Boston
That's
tore
what's
him up. Yes, for sure.
Okay,
That man didn't score a damn thing.
Luka scored 27 and didn't play defense. That's what he does.
Right.
That's what he does. Let's not sit here and act like he did something different than what he does. No one says anything about Kyrie scoring under 20 points. They don't mention it at all, bro. That's bullcrap to me. And I'm a big Kyrie Irving fan, but they put no responsibility on how Kyrie played in that finals.
He's
Zero.
the number
They
two.
blame it all on Luka's defense.
Luka was the number one.
Okay, but we brought in Kyrie to do what he's supposed to do, what he
be
did
a
with
number
LeBron.
20 points.
Niggas not gonna look
20 points.
if
He scored 25 a game,
that
and he went and
situation-
scored under 20.
if in that same situation,
All
if
right.
Cleveland doesn't win that title,
All right.
if Cleveland loses to Golden State, nobody's going, Kyrie, your team lost. It's LeBron, you lost in the finals again. Kyrie's the number two.
If Kyrie plays
he
like,
don't have as much responsibility.
I'm not saying he has responsibility, but the thing is to sit here and blame a guy who it's like when LeBron played the Warriors
Mhm.
and they gave the MVP to Andre Iguodala and LeBron averaged 32, 14, and 11, and they gave it to Andre Iguodala because he played defense. I'm like, oh, who? The LeBron that scored 32, 14, and 11? Y'all tripping, bro. Y'all should have gave the MVP to either to LeBron or to Steph Curry. Steph Curry averaged 27, but nah, they was all on Andre Iguodala jock. Like LeBron didn't torch everybody on the you know what I'm saying? On everybody on the team, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. People, but that's my whole point, bro. That's my whole point. People love Kyrie so much they give him no blame. Same thing with Kevin Durant. When things go bad in a Kevin Durant situation, they gave him no blame.
I feel like a lot of people have been getting on Kyrie's ass, and people are just
Who?
like when Kyrie first came to
Who?
the Mavericks. Let me talk. When Kyrie first came to the Mavericks, the idea around him was he's a locker room cancer.
He
Niggas
was.
but that's what I'm saying. Niggas was immediately saying this is going to go terrible. So people was just happy to see that, like, oh shit, actually, Kyrie seems like he's fallen into his role as kind of like a mentor, sort of like kind of a leader.
Yeah.
You're not the number one. You've embraced your role as a number two. You're not clashing with Luka like you kind of clashed with LeBron. So niggas was just happy to see, like, okay, you know what? Kyrie seems like he's in his role.
And he was dominant all season long until he
100.
got to
And then
the
when he got
to the finals.
and Boston fucking ate his lunch. 100% that.
But
happened.
but that's
But
what I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. No one brings that up.
When has that ever happened though? Am I gonna blame Scottie Pippen for losing? You know what I mean? It's like no.
If he doesn't steal,
If Scottie, bro,
he doesn't beat Scottie.
that, I feel like that is.
Yes,
I feel like
Scottie Pippen has never lost in the finals.
Ever.
So let's go
But
ahead.
how did they go? Exactly. If
Why
it
we
would've
talking
happened,
about Scottie?
that's my point. If it would have happened,
We don't know.
niggas is
He
gonna
never
look
lost.
at Jordan.
He never-
Okay, that's fine.
He never lost.
We'll look at somebody that did lose in the finals then. With that same final series. Did niggas look at fucking Klay Thompson when Golden State lost? When they gave up that fucking lead? No, this is Curry's team. Niggas is looking at Curry. That's a stain on your record. That's a stain on your legacy.
Curry was thinking it up.
That's the point. It's your record.
LeBron scored 32, 14, and 11.
Right.
All right, that's not that we can't compare the two, bro.
That's what I'm saying. If
What's what you're saying?
he's the leader of the team, he's the star of the team. So last year, it's Luka's Mavericks. It's not Luka and Kyrie's Mavericks. It's like, bro, this is Luka's team.
That's
This
how.
is your
I mean,
team.
this is
That's how the majority of the world is gonna look at the team.
I don't care about the majority of the world looks at the team. I care about the reality. The reality of the situation. If you play under what you've been playing, you are a problem. Period.
sure.
Period. So you're talking about, well, it's Luka's team.
I'm not
So no
saying
matter.
he
So no,
wasn't
let me
a problem.
let me finish.
I'm
So,
saying
let me
he's not
finish.
gonna
Let me
get the
finish. Let me finish. Can I talk? Can I talk? Luka was the best player. I'm not saying he wasn't the best player, okay? But if Kyrie plays significantly under what he's been playing, then he didn't at least give what he was supposed to give. That's point blank. Period. I'm not talking about what the world says. I'm talking about the reality of the sport.
100. That's fine. But that's just not how it's going to be viewed. And you were talking about.
I'm not talking about how it's going to be viewed.
You literally said, I don't know why people aren't giving like Kyrie more shit. Why aren't they talking shit about? They're not going to. They don't look at it as his team.
What is the
They're
reality?
They're gonna put the bulk of the brunt of the force on who they consider its team to be.
So
I consider this Luka's team.
Okay,
when it come to you.
Okay, so do you see the reality of it? Or are we gonna talk about what people think? Do you clearly see that Kyrie was a big
I
problem?
literally said the moment you opened your mouth about it, they're like, yes, Boston ate his lunch. Kyrie was stinking it up all of a sudden when he got back to Boston. I 100% agree.
Okay.
But when you said, well, I don't know why why aren't people getting on Kyrie ass? But it's like, bro, they're not going to.
He been there before.
But
He's
here's
a
the
vet.
thing.
But no one get on Kyrie about nothing, though.
Getting on Luka's defense
Mhm.
to what the point he brought up earlier is crazy because he's played the same defense and done this all season.
Sure.
Kyrie, however, closed out every damn fourth quarter
Mhm.
all season.
Until he got to Boston. And fell apart.
So
I 100% agree with y'all.
Anything is to blame on the loss. A view that there's no way to look anything objectively about it. He didn't do anything.
That's
of
just
what he
not
was
the
supposed
reality,
to do.
though, bro. That's not what being.
No, that's the reality. What happened?
I get that, but I'm saying that's
views
not
of
the
it does
reality.
not matter. That's the
It does.
facts. Like
It
screw
does
what
matter.
somebody.
Not to us.
It does
the
matter.
facts of what
Not
happened.
to us.
Because who thinks that it's Kyrie's team? And if you're the
What does that got to
leader,
do?
That has nothing to do
that's
with
the
it.
first rule of leadership. Everything is your fault.
No, but what does that got to do with
You are the leader.
But
You are the
okay.
number one.
What does that got to do with
He's
the
a-
Everything
results?
is your
What
fault.
does that got to do with the results?
Everything.
Of the
Every
game?
fourth quarter, all
Everything
year
has
long.
to do with results.
Every fourth
If you're
quarter.
the number one guy, you don't get to shirk back when it's time to give blame. You are first.
But as you said,
You get the
Kyrie's
blame
not the
first.
number
You
one
take
guy.
exactly. That's why Luka was the nigga that people
I'm
pointed at.
talking about that.
They're not gonna point at Kyrie.
In this
You're
podcast,
in the back. You're
we talk
behind
about the
Luka.
reality of what's going on. The reality of what's going on is Kyrie went up there and he played significantly under what he's
I
been playing.
agree.
Fourth quarter, Kyrie averaged 10 points a game or something like that. Kyrie didn't put up maybe 3 points
Right.
in the fourth
Trash.
quarter. That's
Kyrie fell apart.
So-
and he
so-
was
so-
not the only one.
So, but the thing is, like, I'm not looking at it. Oh, leader. I'm looking at it as what he came here to do, what we paid him to do.
And he did not do it.
Luka
I agree.
put up 27 a game.
Okay.
At 47%.
Like he
what?
didn't win. So like LeBron put up 30 in his finals win. Okay, but if LeBron put up 30
And I'm not,
still
and,
lost,
and I'm not
they
blaming.
able to talk shit about
And
him.
I'm not LeBron. And again, I didn't blame LeBron for that. You talking about who people talking shit. I know me personally, I talk about the reality of things. You can talk about what people got to say.
Because that's
I don't give a damn what people have to say.
said,
I
why
care
aren't
about the
people-
reality of the
Said, why
situation.
aren't people talking about
Also,
Kyrie?
nobody
The
blamed
reality
LeBron.
of the situation is
When they
they're not
lost.
going to. Like they're not going to.
Forget the
Kyrie
people.
lost.
We're talking about the reality of the situation.
That's
No one
fine.
had the perspective
you
of
said that.
LeBron's fault.
So that's
when
why I
the
responded
people
to that
was-
because you said it.
He had nobody on his team. No, when he lost, no one looked at that shit like, "Oh, this is your fault." Like it was very.
There's plenty of people that was like,
There are
bro,
a lot of
Jordan
people.
never lost in the finals. Like,
Yeah, a lot of
that's,
people, bro.
That's what's gonna happen, bro. It's like if this is your team, they're gonna say this is yours because you're gonna get the bulk. You're gonna get the lion's share of the credit when they win. Niggas are gonna say, "Oh, you got such and such rings." They're not gonna say your team has such and such. They're gonna say you have this many rings. So if you're going to accept the fact that niggas are gonna give you the glory when you win, you gotta take the blame when you lose.
And Kyrie got none of that.
Because he's not the leader of the team. It's not
So
your
if the
team.
Lakers lose, who they gonna blame?
That's interesting. Probably
That's
LeBron.
good.
Probably LeBron, but I don't know.
That's a good point now.
No, that's a good.
That's a good point.
To
Because
everything you just said. that's
Maybe
that's
LeBron,
very-
but I don't know. You got Luka there now.
It's hard to say.
That's all.
They've always blamed LeBron, but then you got to remember, bro. LeBron
He
has.
gave you Luka. You still
LeBron.
lost.
They always
I
blame
can see
LeBron.
it now.
But you got to remember, bro. This is the first time in LeBron's life that he's playing with a player that's better than him.
Facts.
He's
Yeah.
never
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
So they always blame LeBron, but he's always been the best player. Luka is better than LeBron.
Facts.
There's only 4 players in the NBA I think really are just definitively better than LeBron James, and he's one of them.
Yeah, Luka. You go with Giannis.
Yep.
Joker.
Yeah.
Who's in that 4 spot?
Right now that third and fourth spot is interchangeable right now, just because of how good Shea has been. Luka, I've always had Luka above Shea. I had him above Shea last year, I still have him. I'm not gonna take that away from him. But it's like Shea is being consistent, and then with Shea you don't have to worry about the defensive issues that you're dealing with Luka. It's just Luka's just a far significantly better rebounder and a far significantly better playmaker as far as assists. So
I think he's just an all-around better scorer for sure too.
I mean,
not taking anything from Shea. Shea is for sure a walking bucket. But I just think, in my opinion, Luka is the best offensive player in the league. That's not Joker or Giannis. And I feel like in that situation, he has a size advantage. They have size advantage, so they can do shit physically that Luka can't do.
I think the best player in the league is clearly Joker. I think
all-around player.
Luka was clearly the second best player in the league last year. And as far as we talking about offense,
well, shit, we can't talk about defense with Luka.
Offense. Your offense, you still gotta give Luka the nod. But we talking about just
that's what
but we talking about just scoring.
Yeah,
scoring. Shea is getting there, man.
Oh, for sure.
Shea is getting there.
That's why I said I feel like it's definitely closer this year. I still have Luka over him.
Well, but as far as I don't know about scoring, but it's like, but we talking about just offense. It's like okay,
all of it
because he's gonna average 9-10 assists.
The way that he controls the pace when he has the ball in his hand, it's like just
but even after that, it's like there's a lot of players that people have above LeBron James that I can't just fully just have them above LeBron James. It's people that got Anthony Edwards, Jason Tatum. Some people still have Kevin Durant.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It
got 40,000 points.
It's not. Well, it's not even. To me, it's not even about the longevity of it.
Oh, like just
it's literally right now. Right now, he's averaging like 25 and 9. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's still
at 40.
And he still controls so much of the offense of the team. It's like you want to give me somebody like Jason Tatum. While I think Jason Tatum is good, it's like I think if Bron was on that team last year, I think they still win a championship instead of Jason Tatum. Yeah, Jason Tatum. You said Kevin Durant. Yeah,
Kevin Durant.
You got KD over LeBron.
Basketball player in the world on paper.
On paper.
I mean, if you look at the Olympics
on paper.
What you mean, Steph Curry?
No, I was about to say that.
Kevin Durant. He said KD.
Steph, what?
Kevin Durant has the most records, or did he win MVP or something like that?
He won one MVP, but Bron is career is definitely much better.
I mean,
Bron
as far as Team USA goes.
He did say specifically Olympics.
Oh, Olympics.
I don't be watching the Olympics.
But we look at
I don't watch basketball.
We looked at the Olympics last year, and Steph. Well, this past,
Steph. I remember seeing that shit.
It was Steph and LeBron.
I remember the highlights of that.
It was LeBron for most of the whole Olympics, and then Steph came in and waxed at the last few games, waxed something crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, it was definitely some Grammy Award winning basketball.
Oh
right?
my god!
So
I mean,
KD is a glorified scorer. You know what I'm saying? But there are certain things like
shooter specifically.
There are certain things like leadership and being able to get a team over the hump himself that he's clearly struggled with. He has 2 championships, but there was with a Stephen Curry led Warriors team.
See, that leading shit matters.
It does. I'm not. We know it does. Because but KD is like, if he's such a good scorer, how come he don't average 35 like what Luka did? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause people keep on telling me KD is the best scorer of all time. It's like, okay, well, how come he don't score more points than Bron? You know what I'm saying? We look at
that's crazy.
We look at LeBron averages. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
the thing is, it's the same.
Talk about the elephant in the room.
It's the same. It's the same thing with Kyrie, bro. I'm a big Kyrie fan, bro. But it's just like
best finishers ever.
It went at the rim, but it's like it's like there's still a thing about effectiveness, bro. The people want to just talk about skill level, what all the things you can do. okay, KD can do all these things, but does he do them all the time? It's like people want to even tell me that KD a better scorer than Giannis. I'm like, Giannis average 30 every year.
What?
Giannis average 30 every year. I don't care that Giannis can't hit a jumper. That make no
Hell
difference to
no.
me.
I
Like
don't care.
2 points is 2 points, man. like it don't make
Giannis
no
takes
difference.
4 steps in the paint.
Is boy, that nigga is in the crowd.
Right. My
Four
bad.
of them
That's
hoes.
too
That
many. I
nigga is.
gave 2 steps.
That nigga's
too
in the
many.
tunnel.
I said 2 steps.
Six steps in the locker room. 7 steps he on the bus.
Like a bitch. That nigga.
8 steps he at the crib.
That nigga's at the house. Watching the highlights already. That nigga's gone, boy. Where's Giannis? Where's Giannis? That nigga's on the plane.
9 steps in again, Narnia.
This nigga done went back in time. He take 10. What? Nigga stepped in a wormhole.
All right, man.
R.I.P. to the
Damn.
That's all I got to end that on.
They have played since the trade, but AD hasn't played.
Yeah, that last game we played, it was 19-50 at the end of the first quarter and 97-45 at the end of the half.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, we got
Man.
waxed. Cleveland waxed us. Yeah, they waxed us something
The
crazy.
Cavs.
It was demoralizing, bro.
Man, you
After
think that's
that
what it
shit.
was? You think it was niggas was just out there sad, still more
No,
than
Cleveland been
Luka?
busting ass all season. I mean, yes, and Cleveland been busting ass all
Yeah,
season.
but that's still crazy.
Nah, that's crazy.
97 at the half to 45. Just
19-50 at the end of the first quarter.
yeah, that's crazy, bro.
19-50.
That's crazy, bro.
I ain't never heard nothing like that.
Hey, that's crazy. That's why I was like, damn, is that? Because I remember that happened last season with the Cowboys when Trayvon Diggs got hurt. Niggas was on the sideline with his number on their shit. Like, they was treating it like Trayvon was dead, boy. And them niggas was on the sideline sad, crying and shit. I was like, damn, nigga. Like, y'all know that y'all don't see him again, bro. But niggas,
Well,
and they
we
got their
won't.
ass beat that game. You know what I mean? So it's like I was
So
thinking,
I'm about
is
to
that what happened with the Mavericks?
Yeah, I'm gonna start selling Band-Aids with number 77 on them.
I bought one, bro.
That is the Nellyville.
Yeah, put me down for 2 of them.
Yeah.
I need,
All right,
I need,
man,
I need
shit.
a white and gold. And I need
So RP to this era of Maverick basketball. We thought this era would last 10 more years at least.
Luka said he wanted to retire here.
You
That's
know,
what he said in public.
we really thought that Luka would eventually get a statue. The way Luka has played,
They fuck around, still give it to him.
and the way Luka has played, and even being an All NBA player the first 5 out of his 6 seasons, I believe that
Crazy.
at this rate, even if Luka didn't win a championship, he was gonna get a statue because he was gonna make that type of effect on basketball, that type of effect on the city.
I feel like they still they might fuck around and give it to him.
Nah, we
Right
can't.
next
Nah,
to-
we
right next to Dirk.
No, we can't do that. It's he wasn't here long enough. You know,
Right.
if we doing, we can't do that. But with that being said, bro, RP, we appreciate what Luka has done for us. You know what I'm saying? He definitely gave spirit. He raised the
A
spirit.
whole lot of hope.
Yeah, raised the
Luka
spirit of
playing.
us. You know, and for a long time we didn't watch a lot of games in here.
For as good as he is in the regular season, he was better in the playoffs.
Luka,
So-
thank you overall.
God
'cause
damn.
that was some of the most entertaining basketball I've watched. Like
And,
in a long time. It was
boy.
fun.
And I know for
Not
a
even just the
fact.
highlights.
I know for a fact, even if this nigga come out Zion Williamson size, he's still gonna average 25.
Hey,
All right, so
I don't understand the trade at
so
all.
so good luck.
What was you worried about? That's why I just
Yeah, so good luck to
had it
Luka
in some.
We gotta let
Luka
the,
in LA. You know what I'm
we
saying?
gotta let the Lakers fans
And,
say
Boo, nigga. I'm out here for them Lakers fans.
I mean, I'm not mad at the
Nation,
Lakers.
baby.
I ain't
mad at the Lakers. I would have made the trade too.
mad at. Oh, facts. Niggas was in the comments like, bro, imagine the GM call you right now and say, hey, man, I'm looking to trade Luka. What can you do for me? Like, nigga, finna, boy, am I getting punked? What is this?
It's only
April Fools?
Only 4 people untradeable in the league, and he was one of them.
For sure.
Luka,
And got traded anyway.
Luka, Giannis, Joker, and Shea.
Bro,
So-
and see, that's what I'm saying.
So-
if I would have found out we was getting
If-
Joker, all right.
Yeah,
I'd have found out we was getting Giannis.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Oh,
It's like, all right, shit. I'm not happy about it,
But it's
No.
like, okay.
because we built this chemistry, but we're not downgrading.
Right. But you got
It's
AD.
like-
this is a trade.
It's like you destroy our chemistry and you give us a downgrade. I can't get down with that. So Nico, you a neat hoe. All right. And shoot, that's from Dallas. That's from us in Dallas to you. And obviously, someone getting paid under the table. That's what we believe. That what I believe. I believe someone got paid under the table.
Something going on.
They're
trying to move to Vegas
or something, and they're trying to destroy our fan base or something. So, but that's all speculation. But at the same time, bro, if you come through here, bro, you might have to catch the friendly one. You know what I'm saying?
Anthony Davis.
Keep your head up, G.
Oh yeah,
this ain't no disrespect to Anthony.
Hey, put this shit in their face, bro.
This ain't no
disrespect because right now, everybody's sleeping on you, G.
I'm not. He's just not better than Luka.
Everybody's sleeping on you.
Nobody's saying AD is
He's not Luka. We wish the best for AD in his journey here in Dallas.
They've already counted you out, AD.
Lies.
It's not what I said.
Hey,
lies.
No. The Lakers counted him out. The Lakers counted him out.
That nigga. No, let's be real. Let's be real quick. Anthony Davis.
I said the era that we had for the next 10 years.
Look, let's be real.
I said next 10 years. Anthony Davis not gonna be here the next 10 years.
Anthony Davis.
Luka was about to be here for the Luka was about to be here for the next 10 years. I said the era of what we just had is over.
Let's be real.
This type of Dallas basketball is over.
Anthony Davis said, "I want help." And they said, okay, ship that nigga off like a week later, nigga. Hey, the Lakers gave up on AD, nigga.
You're going to be playing the 4, bro, which is
what he wants to play.
We wish the best for Anthony Davis here.
Bro.
We prove.
I literally said I want to see them win a chip.
Hold up. Prove us wrong, Anthony Davis. Prove us wrong. That's what we want. Hey, we talking mess. But I swear to God, that's what we want more than everything. Prove us the fuck. Shut us up.
Please.
Shut us up, bro.
Shut us
up.
Please.
Please. AD, nigga. Just go out there and be a monster. Damn,
Kentucky. But all right, man. But it's been your boy Q Rose, man. Y'all shout yourselves out, man.
Prince Ace Music on the gram, nigga. Prince_Ace_music.
Tony 2 times, Big Deuce 214 on Instagram.
God damn, I'm still saying.
I may be, bro. Y'all look for my social media. Good luck with that.
All right, man. Call it raps.